Hi guys, welcome back to I Sew with Joy. So I haven't been on for a while. I've just had a full plate, so it's nothing crazy or serious. I just had a lot. But I did see a topic I had pinned while I was trying to get a few things done, and I wanted to address it here. Is sewing hard? Now, and part of one of the stories I saw came from Heidi, and I wanted to also elaborate on what she was saying because I know a lot of people think, at least the way I personally looked at it is she was making a lot of very good points. Sewing is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Yesterday I posted a picture of a dress I made for my oldest daughter, and I shared some information about what it took me to make that top. Like literally I spent almost 2 full days trying to make it and this was when I first started. So this was a few years ago when I first started sewing dresses. I could sew, but not, at that level. And it required me stitching, unstitching, using my seam ripper. I learned to love my seam ripper now. Like I have so many seam rippers, it's not even funny. But the reason it took me so long was because I was like a beginner sewist. I did not understand how patterns come together. I did not understand the cuts. Like it's possible to cut, a side, like let's say, which I do this all the time. You cut sleeves and you cut 2 of the same sleeve, whereas you're supposed to mirror image them, you don't, and you cut the same side and you realize, oh, this is not gonna work, right? So there's just a lot of things, and I think that's what she, the point she was getting at. It's not the easiest thing. However, if you stick with it, which is what I and a lot of people, a lot of sewists have done, you stick with it, you'll eventually, just get a handle of things. You'll understand things. You'll start to be able to read patterns. Like I remember when I first started crocheting, I was one of those people like, what the heck is this? 2 DCs or whatever, or DSs rather. And over time I realized, oh, double stitches. Okay, so that makes sense. Like, the more you do something, the more it starts to make sense to you. So is sewing easy when you first start out? No, it's not. However, this is not to discourage you. If it's something you're really interested in, it really does help. It's a wonderful feeling just putting things together and seeing it all come to fruition. So if you're thinking or you're considering sewing, I recommend, there are a lot of YouTube videos. I offer like a intro to sewing class once a month. You can just take a class, especially if you already have a sewing machine or you have a place you can go get one, a cheap one. Do not buy an expensive machine unless you've decided that this is your thing. Okay, you're really, really into it. But yeah, so if that's something you're interested in, try it out, see if you like creating things, and then go with it. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you're not already doing so, hit that plus button. No, that plus button over there to get notified the next time I post.